The Marmaris International Race Week is now well underway. The nice summer weather creeps well into autumn, though today is not the best example of this. It's quite cloudy and the forecast mentions a chance of rain too. In the day's first race for the IRC 1 and 2 fleets, Flying Box's entrance to the race was quite amazing. A risky move to start on port on the pin end, yet the risk paid off. It gave them an early lead, crossing all the fleet. Eclipse tried to pull off the same trick, but without much success. Meanwhile, Mapfre Lemon and Kasatka headed to the left side of the course, near the rocks. Their intention was to benefit from the shift, but the wind there was lighter and not much help to their cause. Sail and Sail, on the other hand, attempted to sail the shifts in the middle of the racecourse and take better advantage of the gusts in what was consistently changing weather. In the end, it was Strega that rounded on top, with Flying Box chasing them. While sailing to the second mark, Strega opted to stay on the leeward side, with Courrier de Coeur following suit. Only a few places behind, Gokova and White Butterfly were involved in some really fierce battles. The teams on board were pushing hard to beat their opponents. In the IRC Chapter 1 and 2, the pin end was once again crowded, with Countess starting next to Bonystaff Pineapple. Most of the other boats didn't start so well. Brista and Miss You were among the boats that were left slightly behind. Playing the shifts expertly, Bonystaff Pineapple managed to get on top, and so found themselves on top of the race. Their brilliant performance came complete with an excellent rounding of the weather mark, including a really fast uphoisting of the spinnaker. Fontessa was a few meters behind, also doing a good job in today's race. Between the two, who would prevail? In the IRC 3 and 4 fleets race, the boats were spread all across the starting line. For the most of them, here was a clear choice to head to the left side of the racecourse. But we do find boats at the pin end, among them Iscorpit. Their rival, Iker Yayik Iran, did not have a clear start. Yet a few meters after the start, both teams came really close and so had to cross each other going for opposite sides. Lastly, at the IRC Charter 3 and 4, it was Attila 2 and Amora Terra who enjoyed the best start. Attila 2, however, was quite faster and in addition, successfully sailed the shift next to the rocks. So before long, they were leading the race. White Pepper weren't doing too bad for themselves either. They were among the top around the middle of the race and only a few meters behind Ricarda. The finish of the race was at the entrance of the Bay of Marmaris, and nearing it as they sailed downwind, the boats and their colorful spinnakers created one stunning picture, with the sunlight piercing the clouds and reflecting in the sea around the boats. All in all, it was another day full of energy and suspense here in Marmaris. The wind, occasionally reaching 15 knots, helped a lot in this respect. And so, the 160 teams really enjoyed sailing today. Sponsors like Allianz should be thanked for their help in making such excellent events happen. But let's hear a few words from Sevda Sentop. She tells us that Allianz is the leader insurance company in Turkey, a country with exceptionally good quality of insurance policy for sailing boats. And they are, of course, very happy seeing Marmaris International Race Week growing and becoming the world-class event it is today. Before we leave you, let's have a look at the final results of the day. For tomorrow, only one inshore race is scheduled. After all, the top names are really close to one another, and these final battles to be fought tomorrow in Marmaris will give us the overall winner in each of the 8 categories. The weather forecast shows slight winds, and this means the racing inside the bay may prove to be quite tricky. So, these sailors all need good tactics alongside a good sprinkle of luck to land them in first place. Stay tuned.